Tonight's review brought to you by a great big bunch of CGR Undertow. Support the DVD on Kickstarter to see our best videos with commentary, skits, interviews, and more behind-the-scenes crap. Folks, don't wait. Support the DVD today.
Yep, Nipponichi are still in the business of fan service-laden RPGs. In other news, the sky remains blue, sunscreen is useful, and all your friends resent you. From the outside, they can all seem to run together, game after game of vaguely tactical innuendo-laden battles. Game after game of large, multi-segmented character portraits staring at the camera while purporting to talk to each other. Game after game of looking over your shoulders to make sure folks aren't judging you, hoping they didn't hear that moan that you thought might have been a bit too loud. Thing is, the game's languished for a while. Cross-Edge and Trinity Universe weren't winning any awards. Then Mugen Souls happened, a game developed for specifically two purposes: sexual exploitation and mechanical exploitation. This is the sequel to that sexual and mechanical exploitation. I'm going to go into the break now, leaving you with a very uncomfortable last sentence because that's what this game deserves. Chou-Chou and her band of peons united the 7 worlds in the last game, bashing their way through dungeons and bending entire continents to their will. This time, as they're cruising around the multiverse in their big freaking castle dreadnought, they come upon another undisputed god. Or is that an ultimate god? Either way, it's kinda confusing, but the net result is a similar planet-hopping trip to dominate 12 more gods that broke off with the rather airheaded main god Serna. Each is designated by an astrological symbol, though thankfully, there's no great body paint to wash off, and each gets jammed into a coffin and molested in hopes of restoring Serna's memory and de-chibifying Chou-Chou. And then there's this hero girl who is there. They're friends or something. Look, you have plenty of time to get the details correct in the approximately 800 hours of dialogue, voiced and non-voiced, depending on moon phase and sunspot activity, that break up this game at about 5-minute intervals. As your party grows, everyone has to weigh in on everything, to the point where a simple mid-world cutscene can go on for 20 minutes if you've got the dialogue on auto-advance and you're doing anything else. Working on your rogue deck, perhaps. At least the vocal cast is decent at what they do when they get a chance to shine. But Mugen Souls Z isn't really about this story. It's a Nipponichi RPG, which means it's about doing horrible, horrible things to a rather permissive game engine. You want to build a supermassive beat stick capable of carrying your team through level after level of the Mugen Field Random Dungeon System franchise? Go at it. With each floor, with each accomplishment, the bonuses rack up until the main storyline is just an afterthought for what you're doing to the numbers themselves. I started this dungeon at level 1, never mind Serna having a couple tens of thousands of HP at that point, and ended with every unit in the main party capped out at level 500, often gaining these levels dozens at a time. Hell, most battles were exactly 1 attack long, and you can fast forward through the animation. Animation just gets in the way of the numbers anyway.
What should I win.
Take what you want from the story. I mean, it's not bad if you're the kind who's down with tentacle violation and making sure you hear from each party member after each line of plot-relevant dialogue. But the real heavy lifter here is the rabbit's hole of customization, manipulation, and just plain number crunching that lets you see bigger and bigger numbers. It's kind of a cottage industry for Nipponichi. Draw some cute girls, slap on a Tenpei Sato soundtrack with plenty of violins, and give people numbers to aspire to. And in the case of the Mugen Souls series, ascribe to everyone particular psychological profiles: the egotist, the masochist, the tsundere, which they continue to localize to bipolar, despite that being kinda awful, and then break up the monotony with a huge-scale airship battle for massive fun and profit. Playing Mugen Souls Z for the mechanics kind of feels like reading Playboy for the articles and the comics. They make me laugh. They draw the hugest...
I'm trying to sound like a cheetah. Acting like a cat is so embarrassing, but meow.